Hello, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. I'm glad you're here. It's been a little bit since I posted, so I hope everyone's good. I hope you had a nice full moon, that whatever you need to let go, you've let go, so you can make room for what's new, make room for what's meant for you. I'm B, by the way, and we're just going to do a quick reading for what's going on right now. What's the energy right now? I haven't used my Light Seers deck in a while. Oh, what's that about? I just heard as the world turns. This is the wheel card though, but that must mean something. All right, I just said my prayers, got some sage going, and we'll get right into it. Hopefully none of you guys are dealing with a situation that's kind of, supposed to be let go. But, if you are, it's just one of those things where now you have a new opportunity to let it go, or a new opportunity to see it from a different angle. Jeez, why am I hearing the song from a Goofy movie by Powerline? I know you know it. If you're of a certain age, I know you know what I'm talking about. All right. What does the YouTube collective need to know from the tarot right now? And also, YouTube, I know you screen the videos at some point. You screen the videos or do something with them after they're posted. Can someone work on the privacy controls? I mean, I know I'm not the only one who feels this way, but there has to be a way to block people from their IP address. Can someone do that? Or like enable that feature on YouTube, please? And thank you. What do we have here? The Hermit, Virgo energy. Okay, so you could be taking some time to reflect, to research something to go within. You could be staying home. Where I am, it's cold outside. You might just be wanting to coop in. Oh, but we have a conflicting energy here with the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. But let's keep going. You could be somebody who usually is extroverted. Maybe life of the party. But the Two of Swords is there. So somebody might be having a difficult time deciding between these two energies. Let's just keep going. Whoa. Three of Swords reverse came out after the Queen of Wands. We have the Emperor and the Judgment. Queen of Pinnacles at the bottom of the deck. All right, so let's go with this spread here. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, overall energy. So this could be a man or a woman, somebody who's just sitting pretty, holding their pentacles, doing pretty well financially, able to balance comfort, finances, wisdom. Someone just feeling in a good place right now, feeling fruitful. And then that's the overall energy, so that's a good energy. And then we have the Hermit here starting off major arcana, the Emperor and the Judgment. So that's three major arcana out here. But going from the Hermit to the Two of Swords, it's like set right between the Hermit and the Queen of Wands. So it's like you're in a reflective place, possibly. You're in a reflective place, a place where you've been observing things, maybe even observing yourself, going within. And if not that, at least contemplating it. Considering the steps you want to take forward. The Two of Swords, I'm hearing Two of Wands in my head too, but this is Two of Swords, which means there's something you're not seeing, or there's something you don't want to see. And I have, with the birds here on this illustration, which is one of the reasons I love this deck, it reminds us that there's always a spiritual element, you know, our spirit team, our ancestors. And maybe they're trying to get you to see something, but for some reason you're resisting that. That could be what's happening here. So on the surface, everything is good, and everything is good, but there's something you're not wanting to see, or something that it's like elusive or just out of reach. But by choice, you're choosing for it to be out of reach. This could have to do with the Queen of Wands. Leading up to the Queen of Wands, we have fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Creation, beauty, fierce energy, you know, like a boss energy. I command the room kind of energy. And it's like maybe you're struggling to see yourself as that. Perhaps you've been in a way for a long time where you know that you have that within you, but for whatever reason you're hiding it. Perhaps you felt you had to hide it, or maybe it was beaten down within you for so long. There could have been circumstances around you that kept this train of thinking within you that maybe you're just not supposed to shine, or you're not supposed to be bold, you're not supposed to be in the forefront, and yeah, be bold to go forward and create and be seen. What's more beautiful, and I'm being super philosophical, sorry, but what's more beautiful than knowing that you have that within you, that co-creation power with the divine, with God, within you? For some reason, you're not releasing it, and you're not communicating with, is the feeling I'm getting, or this could be somebody around you. You're not communicating with your spirit team to get there. Or maybe just not enough, maybe not effectively, and that's not to say you're not enough, but the feeling I'm getting is like because you are enough, okay? Don't question that. But there's a feeling of maybe, it's like a fear, and I don't like that, but no one does, right? But it's a fact of life. A fear to face one's own greatness, a fear to face the possibility of what could be. The good things, maybe because you're so used to somebody always trying to pull you down. Pull you down, like I'm getting an image of somebody being, like you feel almost like underwater, or you're reaching for the sky and then there's somebody yanking at your foot, pulling you down. And maybe you got so used to that you just stayed down and you stayed low. Stayed low. But it's time for a change, and I think you feel that. And that's almost something you're hiding from. But staying in this hermit energy is not helping you get away from that, because it's not going to go away. It's like it's time for a change. It's time. So the more you sit and reflect on it, the more it's just going to nag at you. There's something that you should be doing, or there's something that you should be pursuing that's within you. It's already within you. So what is that? What brings you inspiration? What makes you passionate? We got the Queen of Wands here. What is it that you want to create? I feel like I need to get my inner child oracle, but I won't do that right now. I might do it, but I won't do it right now. Maybe I'll do an inner child spread later, just a quick with that oracle deck. But moving on, after the Queen of Wands, we have the Three of Swords reversed. Three of Swords reversed, which to me it feels like, especially in conjunction with the other cards here, it feels as though you don't have to stay in this heartbroken energy. Maybe you were really, really accustomed to heartbreak, or just being disappointed in certain situations, and you've been healing. And the Three of Swords is healing. Over a period of time, it's healing. But it's like now it's here reversed, and it's like, what are you doing? Are you waiting for something? I'm hearing Gwen Stefani. What are you waiting for? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Take a chance. Not you stupid hoe, but that's the lyrics. And that song is basically a self-love song. It's saying, what are you waiting for? Look at yourself. You're gorgeous. You've got what it takes. You're handsome. You have something inside you. Why aren't you releasing it? I'm getting a warm, like this feeling of warmth all over me as I say that. It's like time to embrace that heat, that fire within you. And then we have the Emperor here, yes. Taking charge of the situation. Being logical about the situation. So it can't just be with the fire. The fire is very useful in lighting that engine, but also there's going to be logic required and organizational skills. What does an emperor do? He rules, controls the situation. It's time for you to, and that's more fire energy, Aries actually. So it's like time for you to, and I'm feeling Capricorn as well, I don't know why, but it's time for you to like step into that logical place with that passion and use those elements together. Because the swords, while they're useful, those thoughts, they're not helping you anymore. You've been sitting too long, is what it feels like. And you're kind of using that, you possibly are using that as a crutch. And you know it. There's something happening or something has happened. You've been ascending, you've come into some new spiritual gifts perhaps, if you're a spiritualist. You've come into some new blessings within you. You got some new creative ideas. Then why aren't you making use of those? Why aren't you taking steps toward those? And if you are, then this is a reminder to you to keep going. Keep going. Yeah, and this is giving me that water energy again. Like there's no one pulling you down here. This is supporting you. It's like flourish. Flourish, go. It's time. Let's get some cards from the Ancestors and Spirit Guides deck. I want to make this one quick because I feel like it's to the point. As a side note, there could be somebody who was misjudging you, an Emperor energy. Maybe somebody's watched you heal and they feel stupid for not coming toward you. I'm also kind of getting that as a side story, or feel stupid for keeping you out of something or isolating themselves from you, isolating you from something. That's also here. Okay. What does the collective need to know? Ooh, look at this. You're going to get everything you pray for, so walk like you've already got it. Yes, step into it. Step into it. It's there. It's in you. It's already there. You just have to make that decision to be like, this is who I am. And then walk in it. Money is here. The issue of money. Be careful. Make sure you're having a healthy relationship with money. That's in spending, giving, and receiving. And that takes a lot of trust. You know, it's not only about saving money, but the faith that when you spend money, you know that it'll come back to you, that this life is about more than material things. It's about more than having money in the bank. It's about being charitable with your money, being wise about your charitableness, and knowing that money flows to and from you with ease. You must break the chains. Be the one to break the cycle. We can only do so much. We will be here because we know it's hard. So this is something that you're carrying on from your ancestors. It's something that they're hoping you can carry on for them. Something to finish that they didn't quite finish. Let's say, for instance, some of you, I don't know why I'm getting this example, but like you're getting ready to graduate high school or something, right? And the rest of your family, they didn't go to college or they never finished college. And you're debating whether or not you should take the leap. And you're talking yourself out of it for some reason. You have the option to go to a good school, but you're giving yourself reasons why you shouldn't do it. When there are so many reasons you should do it. You're thinking about the circumstances that you're in and what you're accustomed to seeing. And so you're about to conform to what you're accustomed to seeing. Well, if I just stay here, I can wait a couple years, I'll get a regular job. And in that time, if you wait those couple of years, you might meet somebody and you'll You know, you'll be like, this isn't the dream, but it's something. I can stay here, we can build a family, and yada, yada, yada. That might work for you, but it's one path. And why would you do that? You have the option to do what you actually want to do right now. You want to go to that one school. Why aren't you going? What's stopping you? It sounds like it's only you that's stopping you. It feels like it's only you that's stopping you. I don't know if that's a specific message for someone. It's something in that vein. You're convincing yourself that you're not worth that really good thing. And so you're going to, I don't want to say settle for mediocrity, but you're going to scale back what's possible for you. But there's no reason for you to do that. You have an opportunity now to really go after what you want and to do it with passion. And if it's going to be difficult and there may be roadblocks, yes, but that's why you plan. That's why you take charge of the situation, take charge of your daily schedule, your finances. That's why you go within to see what is it that's really worth that sacrifice for you. And that's what it is. It's a sacrifice for your future self. In 2, 3, 4, 5 years, what do you want it to look like? What's possible for you? More than what you're allowing yourself to see. Ooh. Ooh, that just hit me like a dagger. It's like, think bigger. Think bigger. You already have thought bigger. So now it's time to embrace that. Because it's like those chains want to form around you. They're forming around your mind. But they don't have to. You already see the way out, and you are capable of the way out. All right? How can we help? We're ready to assist as needed. Just be clear about what you really need at this time. So yeah, you may want to pray, ask for some clarity, pray to God. I pray to God. You may want to ask for some clarity. You may want to consult with your spirit team. Ask to hear from them. You know, discernment is important, of course. But really, that's what it's about, is kind of going within, spending some time maybe in meditation. Putting your mind at rest so you can see what kind of comes to you in those moments. Let's see, is there anything else from this Ancestor and Spirit Guide deck? Wow. The things you're passionate about are not random interests. Those interests are a part of your calling. So don't talk yourself out of them. Ooh, on a side note, you're about to meet the reason why you couldn't settle. What? That's nice. And there it came out. And at the bottom, we have your financial abundance is near. Hold on a little longer. You'll be taken care of, my dear. So to me, this is saying, like, you have what it takes. And it is yours. It's going to take some patience. It's going to take some planning and perseverance, working toward it. You know, it's not like a snap of the finger kind of thing. But it's there for you. You have what it takes. And I feel like this could be a generational, you know, curse of maybe people having a dream and just not pursuing it in your ancestral line, or convincing themselves not to go after the goal. And you can be the one, not to put too much pressure on yourself, but do it for you, and do it for them, and do it for your children. You can be the one to say, why don't I deserve that? I am going to try. I'm going to try. Really. I'm going to keep going and work toward it with joy. That's what I'm feeling from this. And also there's somebody who really finds you appealing, and they feel silly not for approaching you earlier. That's what I have for this, you guys. So I will see you back very soon, hopefully. And I hope you're having a wonderful day whenever you see this. It's timeless. and I'll be back soon. Also, yeah, YouTube again, come on. A block feature. A block feature, IP address based. Think about Instagram, where they say, would you like to block so-and-so and any other account they may create? Why hasn't YouTube instilled that? Just saying, something to think about. All right, bye guys.